Hey Sugar, I am so excited to be sharing my favorite go-to icing recipe with you, a Swiss meringue buttercream that is light, fluffy, and less sweet than the traditional American buttercreams we're used to tasting on grocery store cakes. It is the sister to Italian meringue buttercream, same ingredients, different process, but in my opinion is way easier to make. Here are some examples of how I've used Swiss meringue buttercream in the past for decorating. And I love this recipe because it is so easy to color and great for incorporating any flavor: ganache, cookies, candies, jams, fruits, and so much more. Welcome, I'm Rox of RoxStarBakes, and if you are new to my channel, my passion is helping people make sweet treats. I create at least one new video a week, so subscribe, let's make sweet treats together. And here is the recipe. Save it, take a screenshot, and I will link the ingredients in the description below so that you can follow along easily and know exactly what I am using. It is a lot easier to make everything when it is all room temperature. I actually like to start by degreasing all of my tools. Use some food grade alcohol, or actually half a lemon if you have anything left over. If you are going to be incorporating a fresh vanilla bean, I would take that, slice that bad boy in half now, use the back of a paring knife to scrape out the seeds and incorporate that into the egg white. A tip that I have is don't throw out the seed pod, because you can put that into some sugar and then you'll have some nice vanilla sugar for your different recipes in the future.
Start by making the meringue. In a heat-proof bowl, add the egg whites and sugar. Place over a pot of simmering water and whisk until the sugar dissolves. It's thick and viscous at the beginning. Mixing takes about 3 minutes. The mix begins to froth and get a lot thinner. If you want, you can use a thermometer and it'll be ready at about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. But you don't need one. When it's done, you can feel that there are no grains in the mixture. Remove from heat and wipe down the bowl. I transfer the mixture to a mixing bowl to stop the cooking process. And this always works for me.
For the whisking of the meringue, I actually use the whisk attachment, so I'll get that attached now. And then I use a paddle attachment once the meringue is actually cooled and once we do the butter incorporation. So lock this, and we'll want to mix this on medium to high until we're at stiff peaks.
So this part takes about 5 to 10 minutes. What you're looking for is a glossy surface on the meringue. Here's when you shake it around, you can see it's stiff. Holding the bowl over your head, kidding. The sides of the bowl are cool. Everything will be at room temperature and ready for butter.
Perfect time to put on your paddle attachment and slowly incorporate the butter that's also at room temperature. Just one color, then during the meringue process you can actually add the color in then, and it won't overmix. If you want multiple colors, then you make the buttercream and then you split it into however many batches you want and incorporate the color then. In that case, I would actually recommend that you don't use the paddle attachment, because you'll be whipping out a lot of the air during the incorporation process.
As you add the butter, the mix deflates. Keep going. By the way, you can absolutely use a hand mixer for this Swiss meringue buttercream. Just add a couple minutes to each phase. The buttercream eventually curdles. It's scary the first few times, but that's stellar. It's what's supposed to happen. After 7 minutes, if for some reason the buttercream isn't coming together, like on a super hot day, I'll troubleshoot by adding a few tablespoons of additional butter. Here, I want to show you the soupy phase. Keep going. Don't get discouraged. Just keep running that mixer. When it looks like this, it's ready for extract or flavoring and a pinch of salt. Add and run the mixer for a minute. I found that when I add these in earlier, sometimes my buttercream isn't foolproof. Tip: if you want a super white buttercream, leave out the vanilla. It's still yummy. Done. How cute is this Kuma? And look at that, finished buttercream.
Baking success! I am so excited I was able to share my favorite frosting recipe with you. Please tag me so I could see how it worked out for you and I could feature you in my feed. I'm really excited. And 2 tips before you leave. For a lemon buttercream, take 2 tablespoons of your favorite lemon curd or citrus curd and 2 cups of this buttercream. You have yourself a refreshing lemon buttercream. Same concept for caramel. If you take 2 tablespoons of your favorite caramel or salted caramel and 2 cups of this Swiss meringue buttercream, incorporate it. You have yourself a luscious and rich caramel buttercream. If this video is helpful at all, like, share, subscribe. It definitely helps. And in the comments below, I would love to hear from you what questions you have and what videos would you like to see me do in the future. I would love to make all of them. And in the meantime, I hope you have a stellar week and I will see you next time. Bye.